Just found a lovely spot in the woods. I've just come down on my bike and found a little spot in the woods just on a little hill. You can see the river down there, and it really feels like everything's starting to spring into life now. In this wood there's quite a lot of wood anemones, and you can see bluebells starting to come up, not the flowers but the leaves, and wild garlic, and I can hear loads of birds as well. And the intention that I'm going to work with today in this practice is to unfurling. So just coming into a comfortable sitting position. You might be outside, you might be inside. And just tune into your really deep breath. Grounding through your sitting bones, lengthen through your spine, and allow your face to soften. Just keeping the exhale longer than the inhale. And consider what the intention of unfurling means to you. What does that mean to you today? Perhaps it is all about kind of coming out of hibernation mode in winter and opening and stretching out into this changing season of spring. Maybe it's an unfurling of an area in your body. Perhaps you feel like you're a bit tight somewhere and you want to open and ease that out. Or it could be a point in your cycle as well, where you've just come out of that tired, wintry phase and you're kind of tentatively starting to look around, think of new ideas and to work with this season of spring. So just keeping your breath super strong. And take your left hand onto your right collarbone, your right hand onto your left, just breathing into the space underneath your hands. Almost like you're giving yourself a big hug. Also hugging yourself with your own breath as well, really nourishing yourself. And take your hands onto your side ribs and breathe into there, unfurling the ribs. And then hands on the belly, just feeling your digestive system, your gut, just allowing that area to be soothed with your breath, just allowing it to soften, allowing it to relax. I think that's pheasants that are making a bit of noise in the woods. And then from there, taking your right hand about 8 inches away from the hip, reaching up through the left arm, breathing into that space, letting go of your head and your neck. And then you're going to take your left hand down, same distance away from the hip, and then reaching up, breathing into the space between the ribs. Allowing your face to be soft. And then we're going to go back to the other side. Lifting up, breathing in. And over to the left again. And back to the right. Reaching up. Stretching up. And then over to the other side. And that's like what the plants are doing at this time of year. They're just going, oh, reaching up to the sun. And then coming back, just rolling the shoulders out. You're just going to do a big yawn. And again, big breath in. You might want to move your mouth around. It can get quite tight around our mouths. And then just rubbing your hands, building up some heat. And cover the eyes. Breathe in. You can't literally breathe into your eyes, but you're using your breath to connect to that area. So just thinking of the breath like a vehicle to connect to your eyes. And then you're just going to let your head relax into your hands. And then just come into the jaw with index and middle fingers, just circling, allowing the mouth to slightly open. Go up towards where the ears attach into the sides of the head, sides of the face. And then to the edges of the nose, under the eyes, out to the sides of the face. And then hands behind the head, just massaging the back of the head where the head and the neck meet. And then from there, extending your legs out in front of you. It's quite nice, I can hear the leaves crunching underneath. It's like the leaves from autumn and winter time are all rotting down to give the new leaves that energy and that nourishment. You can actually just see it on the ground here. Inhale, lift up, exhale, forward fold. Big breath in, big breath out. Breathing into the space between the shoulders, back of the head. Using your breath to help your body unfurl. Keep the exhale longer than the inhale, and that'll encourage our nervous systems to get relaxed and then stay relaxed. we're just going to walk our hands back towards the hips, inhaling, and then exhale, coming back down again. Inhale, breathe everything through the mouth. And then walking the hands back towards the hips, inhaling, lifting up. Exhale, forward fold. And coming back up. And keeping your left leg out in front of you, take the right foot over the top and wrap the left arm around that right leg. And then take right hand just behind you. The chin stays in line with the middle of the chest because we're not straining the neck. And just breathe. Maybe closing your eyes so you can get super connected to what's going on inside your body. Allowing the jaw to soften, allowing the shoulders to soften. Allowing the muscles of your body in each pose to unfurl, make space, and then breathe bigger breaths into that space. Come back to the center, come into a half knee pile. So you're taking your spinal twist and then you're coming onto the outside edge of the right ankle, lifting up, and then exhale, just forward folding as much as feels good. Feel the ground supporting your body so you can relax a little bit more. And then use a hand to lift the weight of the head all the way up. Extend through the right leg. Left foot comes over the top. Wrap the right arm around the left leg and take the left hand behind you. Big breath in, big breath out. And just being aware of how it feels on this side. One of the things I love about doing yoga outside is when you're at a different angle, you see a different view. And then come back to the centre, or half knee pile on the other side, so keep that right leg extended, and then you come down on the outside of the left ankle. Inhale, lift and lengthen, exhale, forward fold. Letting go of the back of the head, back of the neck, and then using your magic breath to unfurl some tension that you perhaps have around your shoulders. I think most people do. And then from here, we're going to do a little bit of foot massage. So just taking your left foot and use the thumbs on the ball of the left foot, and you're just going to move the metatarsal bones, so at the bottom of the toes on the ball of the foot, just rocking those bones all the way along. And then thumb goes in the middle of the foot and just gently fold the top of the foot over. Exhale, longer than the inhale. And then massaging the inner arch of the foot. And then from there, just using your hand to flex and extend your foot. See if you can try and let go of control from the foot and just do it with your hands. Quite hard. It can be quite hard to do that sometimes. And then just doing circles, circling the other way. And then picking up your right foot and mobilizing those metatarsals all the way along. And then thumb in the middle of the ball of the foot, just folding those toes over. And then massage the inner arch of the foot, keeping the breath big. And then just using your hand or hands to extend and flex the foot. Being really gentle with yourself. And then circling, seeing if you can let go of control of the foot. And allow your hands to take over. And then from there, we're going to come into child's pose for a few breaths. Feel the ground supporting your body. Big breath in, big breath out. And then very slowly walking your hands to your knees, and you're going to very slowly come up to a standing position. And then from there, opening out really wide, breathing into that space. Feel the ground connecting to the feet connecting to the ground. And then circling the shoulders. then circling them the other way. We're going to do that again. So we're going to come to standing. We're going to do a little roll down all the way, and then coming into child's pose. Big breath in, big breath out. And then very slowly, using core muscles, coming into a forward fold, and then engage bum, engage core to slowly bring you up. And then inhale, stepping out, making space, breathing into that space. All the way to your fingertips, all the way to your toes, top of your head, just breathing into that space. And then hugging your arms around you, left arm on top. Inhale, open. Exhale, right arm on top. Inhale, open. Left arm on top. Inhale, open. Right arm on top. And then coming down to a sitting position on your mat. From here, just placing your right hand by your right hip. Left hand comes onto the jaw, and just relax your head in the crook of your arm. Big breath in, big breath out. Hand comes behind the ear and look down towards the left thigh. Big breath in, big breath out. And then hand on the back of the head, lifting up, exhale, looking down. Using your breath to help unfurl any tension. Exhale everything through the mouth down to the ground. And then just use your hand to lift your head up. Switch sides, so left hand by the hip, right hand comes over onto the jaw, and just resting your head in your arm. So that your brain and your head can feel the support from the rest of your body. And then hand behind the ear, look down towards right thigh. Big breath in, big breath out. Hand behind the head, lifting and lengthening. Exhale, looking straight down. And then use your hand to hold your head and feel the weight of the head in the hand. And then lift the whole weight of the head all the way up. Rolling the shoulders, just easing the neck out. And then from there, just going to come lying down on our mats and come into happy baby pose. So hands on the insides of the feet, and you can gently rock from side to side if you want. And if you're outside, it's a good opportunity to look up at the sky. Exhale longer than the inhale. And then bring the knees together, hug knees towards the chest. Giving yourself a big squeeze. And then lying down on your mat for Shavasana. So just getting any warm, comfortable things that are going to help your body feel even more safe and supported, so that it can unfurl a little bit more when you're lying down. Feel the ground supporting your body. Eyes are softly closed. Just allowing yourself to absorb this practice of unfurling, using your breath still to just relax the body, soften the body, feel held by the ground, by the earth, so that it feels supported as we transition into this new season of spring. And just allow yourself to lie here for as long as you like, getting up in your own time. Namaste.